Today I'm going to be harvesting the remaining of my potatoes. I planted my potatoes back in beginning of February, and now it's time to take them out. They were starting to die back, so I am ready to harvest them. So these are the potatoes that I got yesterday. So it's quite a number of them. I'm just really shocked that the sizes are decent and not so small. Like some of them are like these, but I think these are average size potatoes, and I'm actually very excited. So let me go ahead and pull out the rest of these. Unfortunately, I this bed is infested with ants, like a lot of ants. Oh, there's nothing there. Oops. Let's try that thing. Oh, now we do. Oops. Got a little toad friend. Today he lives, or she, whatever this is, they live in this little spot. And I've been trying to get it to leave for quite a number of times, but it's still here. I feel like I'm gonna have to dig out the soil because I feel like there might be still potatoes that have broken off inside. So that's why I'm like digging really deep to see. There's another one. I don't think there's any more potatoes in the bed, but this is what I've got, and I think that is pretty good for the first time growing potatoes. I am going to check to see if I can just do another batch because I did have some store-bought ones that have eyes on them from the last time from the first time we planted these. So um yeah, my only concern right now is I have ant problems. Alright, so I've got some ant problems. As y'all, I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see them, but there's so many. I did um, look up what to use, and that's what all the white stuff is. It's called, what is it called? Let me see. It's this stuff, diatomaceous earth. So I did sprinkle it on top of one side of the bed because that's where I thought all the ants were. And then I don't see ants there anymore today. But then on the other side of the bed, it's like they just moved to another side of the garden of the bed. And I ended up just sprinkling this all over. So I'm gonna wait maybe 3 4 days to see, another 3 4 days to see what happens, because they used to be all right here, like so many. That's when I first noticed it, when I tried to pull the potatoes out of here, and I noticed that there was so many, there used to be so many ants over here. And I poured the diatomaceous earth in this area, and I don't see ants anymore as I like dig through. So, but the problem is, it seems like they just move themselves over here. And so I sprinkled more of the little substance thing, and hopefully they go away. I know like ants are not a problem for a bed, like they aerate the soil, but this was too much. Like this was a lot. Like look at this. And they were more earlier in the last 2 days. And so the thing is probably working. Like look at this. Oh my god. If I keep digging more, yep, they're like inside, like really inside. And I don't like that at all. So now I have another bed, raised bed, to plant stuff in once I get rid of the ant problem. I have all of these that need to get in the soil, and it's a lot of habanero peppers and Thai, jalapenos, just different type of peppers. And I have one tomato plant left. That was like a extra. So I say the garden is doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and move these into a dark spot so they can cure for 2 weeks. Oh, so much. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the compost bin. So this is my compost bin. I don't know what that is, but it's a trash can. I bought it at Walmart, and I just drilled holes throughout the entire thing, and on the top for some air, and we're just gonna that's the only thing I don't like. Do you see this? So something that, if you're trying to garden, just be prepared for bugs, flies, or certain things. And I'm still not used to it. It's the one thing I don't like. But ugh, yes, this is the part I do not like. I hate bugs. When you're gardening, it comes with bugs. Except someone knows the trick of how to garden without bugs. Please let me know, because that is the type of garden that I want. One without any bugs, because I know they're good bugs, but I don't want any bugs at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and water them a little bit just to give some moisture. I know for a compost bin, you're supposed to like try to put some worms in there, but that is just not something that I think I am comfortable doing. Like I said, I don't like any bugs, and for me to go buy and bring bugs and worms into my space just doesn't seem I'm not ready to do that yet. So the bugs can find their way in here, but I'm not going to willingly bring bugs into my space. That's a no. That's going to be a no for me. But I know they're great at decomposing, helping to decompose the compost. But yeah, no for me. It's a no for me. I share these videos because I think that everyone should try or attempt to garden at some point in their life. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work for you. But I think it's important to learn how to grow your own food and learn how to be sustainable. And hopefully that my videos are helpful, that you can be just as much as a beginner as I am. This is the first time I am gardening to this scale. Before, I've done like peppers, like one container of peppers, and that's about it. But this is the first time I've tried potatoes. This is the first time I've gotten like how many raised beds? There are about one, two, three, four. There's six raised beds in um, my yard right now, but it just kind of came with just figuring out like you you learn as you go basically. So look at this, like all of these potatoes I planted. I think I did 6 to 9 potato eyes on here, and this is the result of planting those potatoes there that I got from the store. Now I have basically another bag. Like if you go to the store, this is probably how much, or maybe a little bit more, that you get in a bag of potatoes. And I grew that on my own in 2.5 months. So I highly encourage that you try to garden, try to do something, whether it's indoors or outdoors in a container, whether it's a aeroponic garden, just try something and see if it works. I mean, obviously, I don't think that full scale gardening is for everybody, but at least try to grow one thing, at least one thing, herbs, a fruit, something that you know where the source of your food is coming from. So I'm gonna be excited to eat these potatoes in about 2 to 3 weeks. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I will come back and give you an update on the rest of the stuff in the garden. Garden is struggling a little bit. There are some stuff around that are successful and some that are just, I don't know what the heck is going on. But yeah, that's the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one.